Okay. Should we move to our how wise is
How
it
wise is it?
question? Okay.
How wise is it to keep lists?
Keep lists, make lists, lists.
Lists.
I mean, I do it.
I like them.
You like them. Well, tell us.
I like them. I think they're helpful for me. They're useful for me.
Yeah.
I love having, I think there's also something to be said about just having like little notebooks.
Yeah.
I love a field notes.
Totally.
Yeah,
you got me one.
I did?
Yeah.
Which one did I get you?
The one where I think it's over here, or maybe I really wrote in all of it. Sometimes when I start writing in it, I take it out of the public space.
I love it. I love gifting them. I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
I just don't remember the one I got you.
Yeah, it was like a little brown one.
Was it?
Yeah.
I love a field notes. And I like the idea. I always like the idea of like written, like
oh yeah,
physically writing. I do have lists on my phone.
Yeah.
I just find
it's not the same.
I like it tangible. I really do. And I think I don't know. There's also something nostalgic about it. My grandfather, who passed away this past year, he always, no matter what, had strips of paper. He would always wear a button-down shirt with a pocket and would always have pens and pencils around and always had slips of paper. And if he thought of something or heard of something, take it out.
Oh, I love that.
And so there's something very
romantic.
like honoring him. And also I do think it's just useful, but it would always just write stuff down.
Yeah.
Like, just to keep those notes, something he heard. Cause he's like, I'm going to forget this.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So yeah.
I love that. I mean, I'll even do this thing where it's like, I'm really into Post-its, and it's like, there's something about the Post-it that it's like, I like the list, but I also like that it's like disposable. Like, I'll write it and then chuck it, and like something about the act of that feels really good.
You know what I'm not good at with lists? My grocery list.
Yeah, I'm not great. And Josh is good about that.
What I mean by that is I make it, but I literally go blind to certain lines, and I'll get in my car, I'll take it out, and I'll be like, how that magically appeared here. It was not there in the store.
Yeah.
I honestly believe sometimes it wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's the one time where I feel like lists fail me. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm too overstimulated in the grocery store and I miss stuff on it.
I think it is. Like, there is something about the grocery store and looking at a list.
But I get home, I look at it, and I'm like, what did I do?
It's like looking at a list and then like erasing each thing as you go is such a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're kind of, grocery stores can be so crowded.
Right.
And like, I feel like, especially on our trips, like, I run into a million people, and it's like every time I run into someone, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And they're like scowling and then walking away. I'm like, well, this is a hostile environment. So it's like, you kind of want to be in and out.
In and out.
So you're just like, yeah, I think I got everything on the list. And then, or you like glance at the list.
Yeah. I think it's so useful to have it when you go into the store.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty strategic with that.
Yeah.
For some reason. I have like a blind spot.
Yeah. If we go to the same place, I do it more by section. And I'm like, all the normal things I get in this section. But you know what I will forget are the things you don't get every week.
Like, every week, yeah.
Things that are, 2 months later, it ran out.
Right.
I mean, we left like 4 of those things this last time. Right.
Some of them are things we get every week.
Oh, yeah.
I
the
do that
lemons.
I think it was mostly things we get every week.
I do that all the time.
Well, the agave, no.
It was a mix.
The coffee creamer, no.
I was late to the party because I was making a phone call in the car, and I joined you 5 minutes late, and it threw off our whole rhythm.
I mean, yeah, it's like I get in there alone, and it's like I'm at a lobotomy. Yeah.
Where do I start?
Like, what? And then it's like, also, like, I think we were like so proud of ourselves for getting most of our groceries this week at Trader Joe's on Sunday. And we did a 6-hour drive and then drove right to Trader Joe's in, 17-degree weather.
Yep.
And we were like applauding ourselves up and down for that. We were off our routine. We went into Whole Foods and we were kind of like, we basically don't need anything here. And like cut to like we missed 5 things that we do need.
We got a lot of things.
Yeah, we got a lot of things, not everything. Yeah.
Week's been going smooth.
Yeah.
Gonna go to the grocery store tomorrow to get what we missed.
Well, we're also
got a list for that.
We're gonna get our Hanukkah stuff.
Yeah, I gotta go to the store for that too.
Woo, woo. We're having a Hanukkah party. with John's family.
And there's going to be lists galore because I'm already keeping a list of what I got to bring to the party.
I mean, we're all going to be making lists. Josh, how do you feel about it?
I can't live without a list. Josh, how do you? I mean,
I love lists. I think it can border on unhealthy.
Yeah, tell us.
My obsession. Well, on my phone, I have. And it's funny because I feel like I'm an analog person. I get very concerned about waste, which is probably why I don't write a lot of handwritten
yeah, that makes sense.
notes. I think emotionally it could feel good, and then I worry about like cluttering the space.
Yeah.
So I keep them on my phone because it feels clean and I have a low carbon footprint.
Sure.
Yeah.
Both, with my partner and with the environment.
Yeah.
But so it's not like I necessarily prefer a phone list.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's move on. But
moving
We're
on
wrapped.
to my moving on to me.
Yeah.
But I love a list. I have a list that I started actually when I moved to Chicago 3 years ago called Move-In Checklist, and it was my move-in checklist to move to Chicago.
Oh my God, I remember this.
It's still my list. It's become my running list.
The title of his list is Move-In Checklist.
Yeah.
If you look at it, it is overwhelming. Like it is what are the thing, like a web chart of like every thought I've ever had, basically.
Yeah. Like,
Whoa.
And there's things dating back to like 3 years ago that if I looked,
Yeah,
there's
save
probably
that,
things
though.
I have on 5 times, like get rechargeable batteries.
Yeah,
And
you
it's
always
like,
need rechargeable batteries.
and then it's like I have them. We're using them on the pod.
but
We're
you
using
could
them in
always
these-
use more.
Yeah.
We're using them for this mic I'm talking into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I kind of shuffle around the order, but really I'm only playing with like the top 10th, and I have this theory like, when I'm like between jobs at some point, I'm gonna go and like clean up the list. I've never done that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not true. I've done that once,
Mhm.
and it was like 2 years ago, and
Yeah.
the list was still pretty long. So it's interesting. It's like a form of emotional hoarding
Yeah.
/ like, but also I like don't look at the stuff and it feels like it's not taking up real space. Like all this, like basically the bottom like 8/10 of the list. So I could scroll through it, but I'll shuffle the top, and a lot of the time, like before bed, I'll kind of look at my notes and I'll like reshuffle the order. I'll be like, okay, these are things I definitely want to get to tomorrow, or like things that seem fun, and below that is
Yeah.
like stuff that's like a little less fun or like doesn't need to get done, or maybe something I'm really looking forward to, like make John a half birthday playlist.
Yeah, that better be no.
But I won't put it like at the top of the list because I'm like, maybe that's my reward if I like get through a few things. So I'll kind of like curate my list in a way that like makes me excited to
Yeah.
do the day. And then as I go, I'll like check things off. And then
Yeah.
obviously I add like just as many to the list every day. And
Yeah.
it just keeps expanding.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I kind of fall into that as well. Like, I don't have a bunch of different titles for my lists.
Yeah.
I have one list.
Right. I kind of have like one main one. I'm thinking about my phone.
Yeah.
One like main one that I consistently just add things to or take things off and
Yeah.
edit. So I'm with
Same.
you on that. But when I'm at my desk or even at home, I love the paper and the pencil.
Yeah.
of
The
it.
daily lists for me
The
are on
daily,
paper.
I like those.
But
Yeah.
like the
but like
lifelong list.
lifelong list goals.
Yeah. I call it my master to-do list. That's how
Master
it's
to-do.
Yeah.
labeled.
Master and
and-
Commander.
And mine's weird because it's like mine is so weird because the top 2 sections, like the highest part and the lowest part of the list, are things I almost never look at, and I just
go
look
to
at
the
the
middle.
and I put them the items that are necessary, like imminent,
Yeah.
semi-imminent that I haven't done yet, have a check mark.
See, so
I mean, that's
this
crazy.
is no, that's not. See, what this is a great idea for somebody's probably already thought of it for like a coffee table book
Yeah.
of like one page is a picture of how somebody cultivates their list, and then the page next to it is a
Yes.
description of how they engage with their list.
Yeah.
I would think that's so interesting to notice how
Totally.
people
Yeah.
call me boring, but I think that would be
That would
amazing.
be super interesting. 'cause
Like whether it's
everyone's
digital, a
different.
picture of their digital list or a picture of the notes that they keep, their bullet journal, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I I just think it's how people's minds work. That's so fascinating to me. Like how
Totally.
they,
Well, yeah, it's like, why do I do it like that? Where it's like that weird middle chunk, and then it's like my daily.
but it makes sense to you. So
things
what
makes sense to me?
Yeah.
It must have started like slowly, but then it's like the main things that like little crib notes for my then like chart notes for clients. Like I like to put a lot of that on a post-it and get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Yeah.
And
Were you about to say a TikTok?
maybe
Tic-tac.
that's like in
I
my
put it on a
psyche.
TikTok.
Yeah,
I
an
put all my
orange
notes
one.
on TikTok. No, like, just like jot it down, and then it's like there's something freeing about like tossing it.
Yeah.
But then it's like I also like sometimes it's a long note and there's like 3 post-its and it's like a 3 post-it series.
Yeah, you love a post-it. I remember that from the office. You love really just growing it. It's like a plant.
crazy. So
You come in the afternoon,
stupid.
it's like 5 together that are like they've grown limbs. I remember that
'Cause
now
I
that
think
you
I'm
mention
like,
it.
it's overwhelming to think I'm going to write a bunch of notes right now about something, but then I start to get inspired, and then it's like, well,
On
this
the
is
Post-it,
longer, so it's
yeah.
like kludged together 6 post-its.
I'm not a big post-it person, but I appreciate people who use them, and I like the idea.
Yeah.
I love seeing like a movie where what's that movie where Oscar back to him, Oscar Isaac develops the AI, like
Oh.
the woman.
Ex Machina.
Yeah. In that movie, his office is just basically a computer and then a wall of post-it notes. And it's like, for some reason, that's really appealing to me. Like somebody who has that many thoughts,
Love that.
but they're all somewhat important.
Yeah.
And
That's like my office.
it
like,
looks like a mess, but it's somehow organized in their brain.
Yeah.
I never do that at all, but I can appreciate the way
Yeah.
that feels like, wow, like these are some big
Yeah.
things going on here.
Totally.
But I never got
I have
into
it like the
Post-its.
side of my dresser, like next to where I see.
Is it only yellow?
No, they're all different colors.
Oh,
really.
okay. You don't really care the color. You don't
Yeah.
have a strong opinion about that.
No, I mean, I'm sure there's a color I would dislike, but I haven't really found
Yeah,
it yet.
problem.
Yeah. But I'll like, because I like also like straight.
Know what to get Kelly.
thoughts. Yeah.
Post-its.
Even also like I would accept bigger post-its.
Ooh.
Because I think they have like jumbo ones.
Would you reject smaller post-its?
Yeah, I can't,
It's like
I can't get any smaller than I already am.
But there are ones that are so tiny that I don't even really understand the purpose of those.
They must just be like a bookmark.
A bookmark. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I
Yeah.
could think of. Like
Yeah.
you put it on a page just to, yeah.
Yeah, like a tab.
Like you're not writing anything on that thing.
No.
You could write like 6, 7.
Yeah.
You totally could write 6,
I'm gonna
7.
troll someone. But yeah, that is a really interesting thing. Well, we all obviously love lists.
I love lists.
I think they're pretty wise.
I do think there is a threshold though where
Yeah.
I think we've probably seen this a little bit maybe in the therapy space where they can make people extremely anxious,
Yeah.
or then people are creating lists to organize their lists.
Yeah,
And, you know,
yeah.
again, it could have that flair of a little obsessive or
Yeah.
a little also just trying to control anxiety by writing a lot of stuff down, but not really making any moves in any one
Yeah.
direction or a direction. So,
Yeah. And it's like I'm on the end where it's like I could probably be a little more dedicated to the list.
me too. Yeah.
And maybe you're on the opposite end where you could like hold it a little more lightly.
Well, it's like sometimes, like I feel like you'll be watching on TikTok or Instagram and you'll see a brunch place, for instance. Like this happened tonight. And I can't remember the name of it, but you were like, oh, this place we need to go to. And I used to like, anytime you said that, I'd be like, oh, text me like in the car. And then when I got home, I'd like put it on a list of restaurants.
Put it
and,
on the
like,
master.
Yeah. I feel like I've like trained myself to be less obsessive with that because it
Yeah.
starts to become, I think when it's not wise is when it starts to, like you were saying, John, like when it starts to like produce more anxiety, then it's
Right.
maybe
Yeah.
not like preventing, because I don't know that my list, like the main purpose is to prevent anxiety, but
Mhm.
the wisdom in it, I think, is like, it's like before, it's like the end of the night and I'm like organizing the list and it feels fun. And then I like look at it in the morning and I'm like, oh, I like curated this so I could wake up this morning and look at my list and like be
Mhm.
excited. Like, I think it's like owning the list and not letting it own you.
Wow. So you look at the list every night.
No, just like, I'm acting like I do this every night, but it's like, I'm just trying to think of my list at its best.
Mm.
Oh,
Like when I feel like I'm really fusing. I
Yeah.
know. Like when I feel when it feels really wise. When it feels wise is like when I'm feeling like amped.
Yeah.
and I'm enjoying. And same with music. I mean, we haven't even talked about this. Music You're Endless.
Oh yeah, because
Like,
you make so
and I get
many
so
lists.
much joy out of it, and I
Yeah.
rearrange them, and I write an album down. But like sometimes I can notice I'm like getting like too obsessed with the list and like where an album falls on the list, and like, ooh, I added a new album to my list, and like I realize I'm like not even listening to or enjoying the music.
Yeah,
It's this like feeling of like, here's all these like albums, and I feel powerful.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
rank them. I have power over them.
Yeah.
We're gonna get my friend Tommy on the podcast at one point, and there was a moment in college where I feel like creating the catalog, the list of music that he had was more important than actually knowing the album or even listening to it.
Yeah.
Which I totally get, like, because there is a part of me that would love to catalog or list all of the records I have.
Yeah, have that knowledge
And just
all
like
that.
know where it is. It's on a master thing. If somebody asks, "What do you have this album?" I could just like go to it and things like that. I would love that. I haven't done it, but sometimes it does turn into the making of the list takes you away from like
Totally
enjoying the thing the
Yeah.
list is about.
That's
And it's a
so
very
true.
fine line.
It is a fine line.
Because I do think ultimately making these year end lists has like enhanced my enjoyment of music
I'm
and
sure.
like
Yeah.
really made me like nerd out on it in a way. Like
Yeah.
it's almost this like physical embodiment of how much I love music that
Yeah,
gives me joy to make
Love
and
that.
to look at. But then there's moments where I'm like, ooh, this is getting kind of gross.
this is getting a
This
little.
is a gross list.
Like I'll like switch like the places of two albums and I'll be like, do, undo, do, undo, do, undo. And I'm like, oh, did I like accidentally delete one? And I'm like, what if I forget?
Love it.
Your OCD, your Merv is your OCD in
Yeah.
that moment.
Merv
Murphy.
Griffin is in the house.
Merv.
Yeah, asking you, are you sure you didn't delete something that was there?
Yeah. Yes, there's still 75. So there were 75 at the beginning and then at the end. So whatever happened in the middle, there's still 75. And that's what matters. I didn't lose an album.
Merv.
Thanks,
Are you sure,
Merv.
Josh? Are you absolutely sure that's Merv?
Yeah, well, what is... Never mind. We don't need to... I like didn't want to get into what my Merv is. I have a lot-
Well, we can. I mean, you
I
can
have a
think
lot of
on it.
Mervs.
You could think on it if you have thoughts on it.
It's
Bring it up
obviously
next
my
week.
anxiety, but then there's all these like sub-Mervs.
Oh yeah, for all of
Mm,
us.
Merv
Yeah.
missiles.
Merv children.
Merv children.
Yeah.
What do you think my Merv is?
OCD.
And
Your
it's,
main one.
it's simple as that.
Your main bitch.
My main bitch?
Yeah.
Is there a particular brand of OCD?
Let's just call it OCD.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Done.
And we'll talk more about that.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about anything. You're the two hosts.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, well, that is our episode.
That's our episode. We covered a lot of ground.
We
as usual.
did.
Figured it all out.
It's like a
As
holiday
always,
app.
Holiday app.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if you want to reach me, you can find me at kkpsychotherapy.com. If you want to work with me, you have questions, you have topics for the pod. You can also check out my TikTok at WiseMindHHPod. See me posting clips of the podcast, like posting things around WiseMind and all this stuff. And what about you, John?
You can email me at butts.jonathan@gmail.com. Josh.
All right. You can find me at joshbayerfilms.com. Bayer is in the aspirin. I'm really booking up for the year pretty quickly. I'm about to have no availability. So if you want me to edit anything, you'd better get to it quickly. You can text me. You got the number.
Okay. And thank you, Blanket Forts.
Yes, Blanket Forts. Thank you very much. Until next time, happy holidays.
Next time, happy holidays.
Sayonara.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.
Lashana Tova.
The Wise Mind Happy Hour podcast is for entertainment purposes only, not to be treated as medical advice. If you are struggling with your mental health, please seek medical attention or counseling.